Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, just need to refresh everything. Look like whatever. That's there. All right, so I need this. What's up, Jordan? We back. Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened with the last live. Yeah, we back. We back. Share it up. I need y'all to be active today on the content. I need y'all to be actively sharing on all the platforms. Um, if you active on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, I need y'all sharing it. We literally about to hit the road here in about 25 minutes here. We're gonna hit the road about 9. I want to be on get pulling out the driveway at 9. Yeah, sweep Auburn for the first time in 24 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, sitting here, I got kind of frustrated. I got my other mic set, but my the USB-C port to the receiver broke, so I can't use the lapel mics that I usually use. I'm gonna have to test. As a matter of fact, that's what I need to be doing right now. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm about to test out some new mics. I'm about to test out this mic. Um, Let me know. Is this the transmit? Transmit. Okay. So all of them are hooked up. All of them are hooked up. Yeah, because it's picking up. Okay. Now, the trick is getting this song gun routed up in here. Mic check, uno, dos. Can y'all hear me good? Do y'all hear a difference? Can y'all tell a difference? Let me know. Can you tell for real? Is it extra clear, Mary J? Hey. A difference, but still can hear you loud and clear. But it's clear. Okay, bet. So we in the game. Hey, shout out to the 17 in chat. Make sure y'all drop a like on the stream. All right. Look like we got a crowd. Finally, we hit the 3 minute mark. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with the Coach Smook Network today. We are actually getting ready to hit the road here in about 20 minutes, y'all. About 20 minutes. Headed to Tuscaloosa. We got to make some contacts with sponsors and our connects for. I'm sorry. I know y'all probably couldn't hear me while I was doing all of that, but make some contacts with our sponsors and our connects for the upcoming Alabama A-Day game. So my plan is to go by In the Cut Barbershop. First, we're going to stop by, check out practice, see what we can get from practice. They do a post-practice report um, around 11:30. We'll probably go live, walking around campus, just talking about everything from practice. So production team, 11:30, 12 noon. Y'all tell me what's good for y'all. Sounds good for me. No rush for that. Between 11:30 and 1:30. And then we're gonna try to be back here at headquarters, but by what did I say? 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Um, I gotta go pick up something. I gotta go pick up the other bed. Yeah, I gotta go pick the bed up at 5:45, and then after I do that, I'm gonna be live tonight. Live tonight. With the call-in show. and my full post practice report on the Coach Smook Network. And I think, you know what? I think the live at noon, I think that one might be members only because if my mods are in here, they can. Okay, Mary, appreciate that. So if my mods are in here, they can tell you. Um, we got some. So the plan is this football right here was autographed by Sherman Williams, right? The plan is to continue to get it autographed by Alabama greats, Alabama players, and at the end of this season, depending on where our subscriber base is, we're going to actually give this away. We're not going to auction it off. We're just going to give it away to one of our lucky subscribers, and I mean like an active supporter that's helping the network grow. So, um, hold on, y'all. Let me reply this text. All right, but yeah, so um, yeah, we're gonna do that. So today we're gonna see if we can get some more signatures on that. I gotta hit up all the Alabama alumni in Montgomery. Had an opportunity to meet a lot of man. I didn't know there was this much Crimson Tide history in Montgomery, Alabama. As far as like Bear Bryant era, pre Bear Bryant. I mean, not pre Bear Bryant, but Gene Stallings when they had the run there. So pre Coach Saban, it's like, yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do what we gotta do, y'all. Y'all keep your boy in your prayers, man, because we got a lot of things running. We got a lot of things running right now, and I'm praying and I'm hoping that this is our time. You know, I feel like it is. I know it is. I feel it. So y'all continue to support, run up the likes. I'm running off for like 3 hours of sleep. What's up, Jordan? Been a member for 22 months. Y'all, you know what? This is April. This is April. April. This is like the beginning of when everything started to happen in 2024. But y'all, so this mic work good, right? So let me see something. I'm about to try something. Boss, come here. Can I hear that snap clear too? Can I hear that? Let me see something. Boss, come in. Y'all tell me how these mics sound, man. Y'all continue running lights up. Boss, boss. Man, this man, he like his little area, y'all. He don't be standing on. Come here, boy. Boss. What are you doing? Hold on. What you doing? What took you so long? Come here. Come here. What you doing? You gotta speak in this mic. Mike, can y'all hear him? Talk. Speak. 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 No, just sit. Speak. 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 Boss. Speak. 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 Get down. You making me look bad like you don't know what you're doing. Why you shaking your head? What's wrong with you? You trying to be cute? It's not cute. I don't like that. I need help, y'all. I need help. Y'all can hear boss. He doing like whispering. He won't speak like he's supposed to. Say, speak, 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 speak. No. Speak. There you go. Speak. Nah. Can't nobody hear that. Speak. Come on, man. He sound like a turkey. Hold on, y'all. Look at him. He being weird. Hold on. He being weird. Hold on. I get to experience this. Hold on. I know this ain't Alabama football, but boss, speak. What are you doing? Speak. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Do it again. One more. Speak. Why you keep whispering? Like he trying to whisper, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know. All right, y'all. So today in practice, very things we're gonna be looking for, man, and looking to hear. Mainly, I just want to get some actual insight on what's happening offensively. I think defensively it's going to be a lot to sort out with all the talent that's available, especially in the D line room. You got a lot of guys that's missing spring practice right now that you know are going to have opportunities be implemented. But you got a lot of young guys taking advantage of opportunities with those older guys being out the way. Um, so it's one of those things where we got to take advantage of it while we're there. So I'll be trying to see how much intel we can gain as far as what the rotation looks like on the offensive line, number one, and number two, what the player percentage as far as distribution of plays with the quarterbacks, who's running with who, how does it look on the defensive side when they're out there, who's, just personnel matches and all this stuff is the main thing. So that we can start having these real conversations about what Alabama can look like going forward. I think defensively, when it comes to the depth and the rotation on the D line, right now, you're probably like 6 or 7 deep right now across the front. And I think the interior is where you're going to really have to be strategic about how you rolling those guys out there. I'm thinking maybe a 4-man interior rotation with Tompkins, Green, Beeman, Simmons, and then you're going to probably spot those guys with Fager, Bola, uh, J- Kamari Johnson. Uh, you still got the other transfer from Caleb Smith might get slid to defensive tackle. I think he's more of a bandit asset, but you're talking about some guys, man, across the front that can really play the interior, and you can still be kind of you can still be kind of heavy, but speed and pass rush specialist type personnel on your edges at the Bandit and Wolf with just having a solid rotation of them 4 guys that can really wreck the interior of our offensive line and create some crazy penetration. So I'm looking forward to see how that's shaping up. I also want to say, let me pull this up real quick. I want to say this too while I'm getting distracted. I'm supposed to be creating this link for y'all. I also want to say this, y'all. People that believe that uh, you know, is literally just like a already pre-decided QB race. I don't think so. I just have my opinion. I have my opinion of who I think is going to be. But I'm telling you right now, this is a quality quarterback battle. Everything that I get, and see, people try to misquote everything I said the other day about Austin Mack. I think Keelan Russell separated in that first scrimmage because of the type of explosive plays he made. That's the only thing. As far as effectively executing the offense, I mean, both quarterbacks displayed it from the start of practice to the end during teams period, during warmups. You saw a lot of drills being ran before they went into their scrimmage, and then a lot of success during those drills. And so I think the offense is going to end up gelling real smoothly by, fall camp. Once you get past this spring ball period, defense is starting to get a little familiar with what they're seeing on the offensive side. Guys are reacting a little bit faster as practices come along. So we're here at practice number 9, I believe. Pull up my email. 8:51. All right, let's not go way over time. Smooth. March 5th. All right, so today is practice number 11. 10, practice number 10. Today is practice number 10. So, um, today, yeah, right when we getting on the road, that's when we need to be getting on the road. There's no media availability today either. That's the cool thing about getting this special opportunity. So, if you're not a member, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might want to tap in and join the members only, because the post practice live is definitely going to be members only. Now that I just looked at this schedule, the number that is, but can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Mic check. But um, yeah, Wednesday, April 1st. There's no media availability. But y'all still got me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I made round 2 of drum major auditions, by the way. If I get past round 2, I get to conduct the band at 8. Okay, okay, now we talking. Now we talking. Sam said, good afternoon. Oh, it's definitely morning this way, brother. Time machine. All right, so let's get this link created. I need y'all to run it up in the chat right now while you're tapping in. Oh, you in the UK? All right, roll tide from the UK. Tap in. Hey, like and share the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the Coach Smook Network. If you're a Bama fan, gotta love it. Gotta love it. We across the world. Across the world. Shout out to the 21 in the chat, man. Continue running the likes up. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you subscribe. What is it that you want to hear? That you want to hear from Alabama football practice today? What are things that we looking for? Like I said, I'm looking more so towards the rotation and the starting lineup of the offensive line, seeing the type of the rep distribution between the first two quarterbacks, the QB1 competition, and Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. But I'm also looking forward to seeing the back end rotation and how some of the young players who've kind of been coming off this popping out in early in spring with their performance, their effort, and some of the plays that they're making. Like, even though it's his second year, Chuck McDonald has not seen a lot of in game time, so he's considered a young player. I'm going to be pushing for some real impactful rotational reps. Maybe not necessarily your first guy out there at the cornerback position, but I guarantee you there are certain personnel groupings and everything. You heard Xavier Brown speak on it earlier, how versatile that defensive back room is. So I'm excited to see that shape up today. Wide receivers, we've seen. I told you all the first time I was up there, I just saw them, the way that they compete. It's a different type of intensity. You can see the effect of having Coach Derek Nix already on campus. You can already see it and how it's affecting everything. So that's going to be huge to see that. This is interesting. We'll just watch as we don't have this over here as much. Okay, roll tide. Look, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hopefully we can make a Bama fan out of you. Hopefully we can make a Bama fan out of you. You know about the Alabama Crimson Tide? You know about the Alabama Crimson Tide? The greatest college football organization, greatest college football program in the history of college football. Has had two of the greatest college football coaches of all time to coach there, Paul Bear Bryant and Nick Saban. Yeah, you got to know about Nick Saban. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, bro. I'm interested in the wide receiver, tight ends, and O line, how they are doing. Facts. I think today, because of how intentional they were in and explosive they were able to be in the last scrimmage. I think today Hopefully, I want to see more of what the running back rotation is starting to look like. Like I've been hearing a lot about AK Deer, Daniel Hill, but I'm interested. I think EJ Crowell, you can't keep him bottled up. True freshman or not, you can't. Nicholas Javante, here you go coming in with the bull, man. What's up, brother? Good to see y'all, bro. Wide receivers for me and how they compete with our DBs. Me too. Zach, you like me, man. I like to see those one-on-ones. I want to see and gain a good intel, like just be on top of it to get to the point where, you know, like we did the first year with Coach Shep and some of the staff members, like being able to create those relationships, you get a good read on coaches and how they think, right? And so, um, we're gonna be on our Josh Pate type stuff today, man. Getting some things done. So this mic set works good, and I'm gonna make sure I have it charging in the car while we on the way up there. And come on. And then also if you're watching Post Live, I need y'all to continue to just comment. Like when you're watching Post Live, I understand y'all want to see the live show move faster, but you gotta understand this is a live content. Like we do live interactive content. So um a lot of things that you information that you want when you're seeing it post live, you're probably like you're coming to see if I'm saying the same thing somebody else said when literally most of the time I'm the first one out there talking because we don't like to drop storylines and stuff. I like to produce narratives as they're presented. So and then I create conversations in my opinion based off of what the information is given. So whether it's resourced or whether we're seeing it by based on our own account, I think we're in a good position right now. We've been ahead of a lot of the major news. We're getting real back heavy involved in recruiting. I've seen there's been a shift in how recruiting is being done with the Alabama staff, but not just Alabama staff, but how they're shaping their calendar and how they're contacting these prospects. So being able to connect with some of the guys behind the scene, that's really going to get us back in that. Corell for sure getting some playing time this year. He's too balanced as a back. Now he's explosive, man. He's very explosive. Him and AK Deer have similar running styles, and if you get to a situation where you're moving the ball a certain way. Let's say it's we running something similar to run zone blocking scheme, RPO, pin pull type of phases of run blocking, and you're getting explosive cut runs or explosive um you get what I'm saying, like back cut runs because your offensive line is getting a push and the defense is having to over pursue. Guys like Crowell and AK Deer that could put their foot in the ground and change directions, you know, going diagonally like northeast, northwest, right? Those are dangerous guys. And you have to have a certain type of power and durability to be able to shift your weight and generate that power to create the type of speed out of those type of cuts, those plants like they do, and they do a really good job. And Kevin Riley is more shifty. He's more real shifty in his footwork. Not necessarily generating that same explosive out of the cut power, but he's real shifty and he's hard to tackle because not just because of his size, but because of the power he brings with the small size that he embodies. And then Daniel Hill, he's a big frame that you can't gauge how he's going to come at you as a runner. Sometimes he's a little too hesitant for me. I think at being 235, 240, you got to be you want people to believe that you're going to be a battering ram. Every time you touch the ball, whether it's catching it out the backfield, which he does well, or you know traditional handoff, swing, concept, screens, whatever. You want to be a physical presence at that size. So I think hopefully we'll get a good gauge on that today and see what the running back room is starting to shape up like. So I'm gonna get out of here though, y'all. The time is now 9 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all run it up in the comments. I'll make sure I'll be checking my comments on the way there. And as we're interacting, doing what we do today, I'll make sure I'll be checking in the comments. Y'all make sure y'all clip some of this stuff, put it on Twitter, whatever. Make sure y'all let everybody know we'll be back with our post practice report. And I'm gonna get with the team. Y'all will see the link. It'll be posted here in 5 minutes. 5 minutes we'll have the link posted. So thank y'all for tapping in. Don't forget, man. Run the likes up. Shout out to all of our sponsors. First Place Barbering of Montgomery, Alabama. Shout out to them. Farmers Insurance of Hoover, Alabama. Frederick Harris and Farmers Insurance of Hoover, Alabama. We appreciate you. And then also Goomba Bully Kennels. Man, shout out to you for our boy Boss. He provided some entertainment today. And he is definitely a Bama boy. He might have been boys, but he's definitely a Bama boy. Shout out to Sports Info Solutions. Who else? Helping Hands LLC. Man of Standard Executive Security. Yon. Uh, Doggone it. I gotta remember these. I gotta get like a banner or something. We got a lot of partners and sponsors. Yon, Urban Streetwear and Clothing Apparel, man, they doing it. He got a big drop coming and he doing a content creator release. So I need y'all really supporting so that we can start sporting some of this stuff. And our major sponsor, our other major sponsor, Walk On Sports Bistro, man. We gotta see what they got for us for A-Day too. Tomorrow is the big meeting. So we're gonna handle some things man, and I can't wait. Remember, A-Day is next Saturday. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. So make sure y'all staying hydrated when y'all get ready to come out there. And we'll have our little setup. We'll get y'all all that information started Friday mornings live. We'll be providing y'all the announcement and the information for A-Day. So we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Name a footballer for an edit. I got some high school players I want you to rock with if you want to do that. Hit me up, DM me on Instagram or TikTok. Hit me up at Coach Smook. We could talk. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in and remember, uh, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a live. And I think we're gonna use these mics today. I think we're good on those. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all at